the last show we ever played with our drummer at that time, which is Scott McCullum, who later played in Grunt Rock. And that was after we'd come back from our tour from hell, and it was Green River Community College, and that was the point at which it was really, really apparent that Nirvana had completely eclipsed us. Everybody was there for you guys. And I remember the show was just like, fuck, because you guys just destroyed. It was one of those just like shit kind of shows. Like if you were there, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that show. And when you guys finished playing, we were just like, oh, this sucks. And then everybody started just filtering out of the room, and we're like, fuck. We were
Um,
scrambling to get set up really quick just to start. It was a depressing night for us at a depressing time for the band. And after that, we basically we basically broke up for about a year. We didn't even know if we were going to be back together again. Not because of that show, but because
right,
that show is just like the shit cherry on top of a crap Sunday at that point.
right.
Um, and after that, like Nirvana was just, you know, that was the point at which the band was completely exploding. Um, I'm thinking Bleach was out by then.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
And I think that's part of why everybody was there for you guys.
yeah.
Because after that, you know, I don't think you opened for many bands at that point, other than, maybe huge bands that were coming through.
Yeah, or stuff that was maybe on the road or something like that, depending on what the bill was, I guess. Which I
Yeah.
think we might have. I mean, if we did several tours in the States, and I'm wondering if we might have actually done the first one already, and then that show happened. Just because,
Well, that would kind of make sense because I remember as a band, you guys seemed really fine tuned and just like, because you guys were on fire.
yeah,
It was
it's
just like,
yeah.
you
I'm
know,
feeling like
the full force and power of what Nirvana was capable of was on full display that night.
yeah. Well, yeah, it's so strange because trying to figure out, that sort of, evolution of,
Mhm.
where do we sit on the bill? Are we openers? Are we this? Are we that? Are we in the middle or the slot? I honestly I never thought about that stuff at all. I was just excited to play a show. You know,
Really?
I was, yeah, and I didn't. And to be honest, most of the time, I always felt, you know, most comfortable just opening up because I always thought, well, everybody's gonna
Then
just
you can drink
pick up.
afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I mean, even going into that show, in my mind, it was never thought like, oh, we should be headlining. To me, I was like, no, dude, this is Skin Yard. We got to open for Skin Yard. This guy's a badass. I've
Well, thank you.
always a good, yeah, I was always a big Skin Yard fan. Always
We
had
we
been.
we were not badass that night. That's for sure.
Well, I'm willing to bet that I like you. So that so
Yeah.
Scott, was he the drummer that maybe it was just a one shot picture? Did he used to wear like this weird straw hat or some sort of wide brim hat?
I think he yeah, I think he did. I think he
I don't
did.
know why that just pops in my head. I just like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Scott was a fiery drummer, but also a really fiery personality.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's mellowed a lot since then. 30, 40 years will do that to a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
But it was part of why in the end he was out of the band. It ended up being more of a liability, and just kind of from a personal place of tension, it was not good.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And we kicked him out, and I think he was pretty hurt. Well, I know he was pretty hurt because I've talked to him about it since.